Hi, I'm Heather Suarez reporting for Kids First, and with me today is my teammate Ethan. Today we are talking with Anna McRoberts and Eric Vince from Bud Entertainment about their NFT launch. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Hi.
Anna, NFTs have become the new Bitcoin, but like every investment, it's a gamble. What made you want to invest in NFTs?
We're really excited about our NFT launch because it's really a way to gather our community. We have an amazing community of fans that have loved our content for years, and now finally we have a technology that we can now offer our community something collectible and join everybody together. So that's what really excited us about NFTs.
I love NFTs. It's like a new modern way to unite fans, and I've been a fan of Airbud for the longest time. So this is really cool. It feels like Airbud is modernizing.
Mr. Eric, I've been a long-time fan of the Airbud, and do you know if there's any moves for this generation, like how the NFTs will be compared to like the launch of the new films? Do you think it's really moving in a good way?
Um, in terms of the NFTs or in terms of the content that we're creating?
Like the new NFTs and the new films and everything.
Yeah, I think NFTs are going to change the way films are made. I think it's going to change the way filmmakers think about the content they're creating. I think it's going to open up possibilities for ways for people to connect with their audience and their fans. So that's something we're really excited about. And in general, we've created so much content that the ability even to go back and look at things we've done in the past, like Pup Academy and Scaredy Cats and other series and films we've done. We're really excited to see how we can expand our NFT collections and to just really, go deeper with our fans and our community.
And yeah, in my opinion, I really like NFTs is like a really cool thing. And I think that's more of like how our future is going to be because, everything's digital now. So I really like the idea.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Eric, making an investment may seem very intimidating, especially since there are no exchanges or returns. Were you ever doubtful about creating NFTs?
Well, the one thing I'd say, Heather, is I wouldn't think of them like investments. I look at them as more of like collectibles. In the same way that people collect toys or different sorts of cards. It's just a digital way of doing collectibles. That's one of the reasons we called it Airbud Collectibles. I think investments, things like crypto, you should be very wary and do a lot of due diligence and do lots of research. But NFTs in general, I'd say, are a little bit more fun. Yeah, and that's what we're trying to create is fun collectible items to accompany the content in the series and films that we make.
I like how you guys don't call it investments and call it collectibles because for us people who don't really know how to invest, we kind of like get intimidated by it. So that makes us feel like a lot more comforted.
Yeah, I think things we're in a what they call like a downturn within the NFT space. I think NFTs in general, from an investment perspective, got a little bit overhyped in the last year or so. It's a similar thing that happened to crypto a couple years ago. I think in general, I wouldn't look at it as an investment. I would definitely be very wary of looking at it that way. I know a lot of people think of it that way because some projects have done really well, but I think it takes the fun out of it. I think it's really important just to make purchases of certain products and of different projects that you really just feel a kinship to.
That's absolutely interesting, and I love the way that you've approached not this investment but these collectibles. Thank you.
Yeah.
And Miss Anna, how did you and your team come up with the idea for making NFTs?
It was a group effort, and we've always, like I said, we've always been looking for a way to join our community and to really form a community where all of our fans could have a conversation with each other and could trade and collect various things. So when NFTs became the forefront of technology, we felt it was the perfect timing for us to really grow our community and be able to access and be able to provide our fans with something that they could now have for their own. So our first NFT, Alien Toddler, is a little Zeta from Super Pups, and she's so cute. And I have a 3-year-old daughter who loves her, and she wants she's a little young for an NFT yet, but she will be able to show her friends, and she has this Zeta that that is only available for this much time. And so it's a really fun way to have a conversation in a community that we form with our content.
I honestly think that's really cool. And maybe one day everyone will be talking about NFTs they have, and like it'll be like a whole collection thing. That's what I really like about it.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, no, we think it's like they're all collectible, right? Because you can only get them for a certain period of time. So once you have it, you can trade it, you can collect it, you can form a whole collection. And this is just the start, right? So we have this first NFT, and we're going to have many more, like Eric was saying, across many of our shows. So there'll be a lot of cool collectibles. And if you're more of a fan of Super Pups than Pup Academy, you can collect the Super Pups, or you can collect both. So it's really fun.
Anna, young audiences have been taking over the world, especially with like this young new NFT world. I messed up really badly. Oh, I'm so nervous.
Okay.
I thought you did
You're
great.
doing great.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you sound great.
Thank you so much. NFTs have become really popular, and even young kids know about it. Do you have any advice for younger investors and children, and especially not collectors?
I think it's like, Eric was saying on the collectible, my advice is follow your heart, and really, and if you want to buy an NFT, do that because it's meaningful to you, and it means something to you. It's a story you love, or a piece of art that you love, just like when you would buy a piece of art or a poster for your wall. An NFT is just another way to be a part of a community that's meaningful to you. And so my advice to young people is follow your heart, and buy things, purchase an NFT that means something to you, that inspires you, that is something that brings you joy. And that's really, so for me, it's less of an investment and more of a collection of things that are meaningful, and that that touch you or move you in a way.
I would honestly love to have an Airbud collection. Like, I just can't imagine like having like so many NFTs on that. I think that's actually really cool.
That's awesome. Great. Well, do you have your alien toddler?
No.
Oh, you got to get her.
Okay, I will.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Eric, when will these Airbud NFTs be available for the public?
So our first one was released, I think it was last week. It was the initial, inaugural Airbud token. It's got our Airbud Collectibles logo on one side, and then it's got our little Zeta on the back. It's a NFT token, so it's not a crypto token. You can't go trade it on the trading platforms like you can with crypto. It's more of like we see it kind of like a badge. Like I'm just trying to find a good comparison, but a medal, or to show that you're a collector. It's more like collecting coins, old coins, than I'd say collecting money, if that makes sense. Do you know anyone who collects coins? Like they have old World War II coins, or old, when all the different states had all the different visuals on the back. We're thinking of it like that.
My dad has like some of like the 1970 ones, which are pretty cool. So I understand a bit.
Cool. Yeah, it's kind of like that. So we're going to be doing a coin for every one of our films that we open. So we're already working on the next one. I won't give too much away on that, but there's definitely, a lot more fun collectible things coming down the road.
All right. I can't wait to collect them.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Eric, NFTs have become so popular, and they've been changing lives. How have they changed your life and the way that you go about your business and about making movies?
That's a good question.
Yeah,
Anna,
it's a great
do you want
question.
to take it, or do you want me
Sure.
to jump in?
Oh yeah, Eric, jump in.
Okay. I think, the first thing I'll say, Heather, is that NFTs are really new for us. We got inspired by what was going on in the NFT kind of craze in the last year. And we just knew we had to get involved. We needed to start figuring it out. And so this is really our first way of getting our feet wet. We really want to understand it from the inside out. It was hard for us to be watching in the news different projects coming out, and for us to kind of feel like, oh, well, if we don't get on this soon, someone else is going to do it better than us. So Disney's done some things. I think there's some, you guys might know, I think her name's Naya, the long neckies. Like there's some things happening for kids and for younger community members, but we just wanted to get in there as soon as possible because we're really excited about how that's going to change things in the future. We've got a lot of ideas, but it's still evolving, right? So the blockchain we're working with is it's called Vivid, and their focus is on video. So they've got a whole roadmap of features that they're going to be rolling out too, which will evolve our ability and our creativity to see how we can do unique things with NFT.
That's absolutely really beautiful. And I love how you guys have been able to bring Air Bud into the modern era, into 2022. And you've just given fans such beautiful NFTs to collect. And you're just helping us become like one big family. And I feel like that's something that we really need nowadays.
Sure.
Awesome.
Thank you so much to Anna McRoberts and Eric Vince from Air Bud Entertainment for speaking with us. Their NFTs are available now. And thank you so much to Ethan, my team member. And I'm Heather Suarez, reporting for Kids First. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.
Bye. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Heather. Thanks, Ethan.
Thank you for having us.